Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, but I was really sick, so now I'm back on make some cards finally. So today we're gonna play with this beautiful collection from Spellbinders. Is called Happy Spring and designed by Simon Hurley, and it comes with this Easter egg, flower Easter eggs, and this adorable group of bunnies that I'm not gonna play with those today, but I will make card definitely with those. And on the same collection, there is some sentiment as well there. On the same collection, oh, actually, I'm gonna use those sentiment today, so from the bunnies. So we got an embossing folder with super fun decorated eggs, Easter eggs, super cute. And I'm coordinating a stencil for the embossing folder that it come in different layers, and I'm not gonna use today the stencil and the embossing folder, but I'm gonna use the egg that I already I cut in white, and I removed the flowers because I want the flowers to be white, to keep it white with the pink center. So I'm just gonna go around very quickly with a mini brush. Those ones are from Spellbinders, and I'm just gonna go around the center like that to give a bit of an accent color in the center. But I'm leaving the petals white. Now with this mini brush, it's very easy to go around without on the zone that you actually need and not everywhere. So and they come in 3 different size. So you got for small, super small, kind of medium, and something in the middle. There you go, the last one. I'm using as a pink Tetre Rose, a distress ink that I don't use often, but I think is really pretty. Now for the center of the flowers, that I put it on the side. I don't think you can see it, but I went for squeezed lemonade. So I'm just gonna, again, very quickly, just color them up. I die cut a second egg with seaside color cardstock, and using some peacock feather distressing, oxide distressings, I'm just gonna go around the edges and on the side, just to give like a bit of a dimension. So I'm leaving one side of the egg lighter, like in the original color, and they're just gonna go just around quite gently, but putting a bit more pressure on the bottom part on the side. And there you go. And I get a lovely shaded egg. Now I'm gonna remove the flowers from that particular egg, and I'm just gonna add a bit of wilted violet, that not covering all the flowers everywhere, so there is a little bit of the blue peeking out still, in some of them anyway. And I think it gives you this very pretty, different color, shaded color. There you go, a little bit on that last one. Okay, and now I'm just gonna bring back a technique that I didn't use in a very long time. I'm putting it back because I decided to do it just now. So I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna do some splatter with water. So the water will react with the ink, or the ink will react with the water. So the the part that attach the little droplet become lighter, as a lighter color. So it's a very fun technique that it gives you very unpredictable result, but usually they are pretty cute. Now I let it dry for a few seconds, and then I put a dry towel on top, and that's the result. I think very cute. I really like them. Okay, so we got two different type of flowers, because I'm gonna make two different cards. So the shape one is gonna be with the green egg or teal egg. So I'm just gonna put some glue at the back, and I'm just gonna layer on top of a egg that I die cut without the internal bits. You know, there is two layers for this die. There you go. Once that dry, I'm just gonna make my second card. I've got an embossed panel. I embossed it with a beautiful embossing folder that I absolutely love, that is called Weaven. I don't remember the spelling, sorry, but it's again from Spellbinder and designed by Simon Hurley. And I matted in this purple color panel that match my nails. There you go. I'm just gonna press it down a little bit, and I decide I want a thinner frame. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going around using my T-Moles trimmer, and just to make this the frame a little bit thinner. I think it's become more elegant this way. There you go, because you got some white as well after picking out from behind. There you go, to frame that purple. Look at this beautiful embossing folder. I love it. So now a bit of glue at the back, so I can adhere it to my card base. There you go, perfect. Let it dry. Meanwhile, I'm gonna build my floral egg. So I'm just gonna very quickly show you what I'm doing. I just put some glue in the center of the flower, and just glue them down. They are all different size, and they all so you need to be aware that you need to match it, basically. I mean, I think there is a couple that are the same, but I think there's at least three different sizes that need to be matched. I'm gonna speed up the process quite a lot, otherwise it's gonna take too long, but I think it's very clear what I'm doing. So once I've got all my flowers down, I'm just gonna attach the center as well. Again, there is I think three different sizes of centers, so just be mindful when you choose your center. There you go. And last one. Perfect. Pretty flowers. Now, in the beginning I wanted to use a different color leaf, but I didn't like it, the result. So I decided to go die cut everything, the eggs in this pearl metallic gray cardstock that's from the treasure cardstock from Spellbinders, and I think it looks really nice together with this pink and white flowers and this green background. I thought it matched nicely, so I'm just gonna glue everything down. Again, I'm gonna speed up. I'm missing a bit, but I will find it later and attach it later so you can see it on the pictures. But I'm missing a little bit I couldn't find. Okay, so as to make a shape card, I just die cut another egg, and I'm just gonna score the top and attach them together with a bit of glue. I'll leave it something just to keep the pressure so it can glue down flat. And meanwhile, I'm gonna add a bit of sparkling. So I'm checking if I like the black or the silver more, but I do like the silver more. So I'm just gonna go around. To be fair, I think it would look good with black as well, but it was a bit too strong at the moment. So I decided with this silver, super tiny silver gems, and I'm just gonna cover those white spots that they're on the dies. Basically, I cut these tiny little circles all around. So just covering in silver, so we get a bit of a shiny little mini diamond. A little shiny effect. And that's it. I think it's cute. Okay, and let's meanwhile, while that one I'll let it dry a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm gonna create my second card. I'm using the leaf from the green, from the teal eggs that I colored. So it's got this reflection from dark to light. There you go. So I'm gonna touch the main one, and then another one on the side. There you go. And very freely I'm just gonna attach the flower without even think too much of the position. I'm just gonna glue that down where they feel right. So another one on this side, and I'm not too worried about the center at the moment because I'm gonna add it after. I'm gonna add some enamel dots after. And I think I'm gonna have another one in here. Here we go. And that's it. Oh, I thought I had more. Strange. Anyway, just gonna, as a center, I'm gonna add this cute enamel dot from Spellbinder again. Dimensional dot circle. And I'm using different shade of pink. There you go. And side as well. Size. Some of them are very tiny. Some of them a bit bigger. So I use it in the center, but then I decide to go around as well with a few dots here and there. And another one in the center. And here I remember that I need to add some sentiment. So I went back after a few hours, I think it passed, and I die cut the sentiment that come with two different options. This sentiment is part of another die set, the one with the cute little bunnies, but I'm using them here as well. And yes, on one of them I trim the edges, so it's not as decorated at the at that one, the Happy Spring one. I just trim the edges. Now a bit of foam square at the back. I love this foam square. I use it all the time, and it's so easy to remove the release paper. Love it. Now I don't know why I keep my the tool in my hands while I'm trying to do this. Now another 3 at the back of this one. That tool is very useful. 2, 3, and I'm gonna just position it here. Check if it's straight, and pressing down. And that's it, and the 2 cards for today are done. Now this egg, it is stand, but it's quite wobbly. So what you can do to avoid to fall, if someone want to, to keep it on display or whatever, I don't know. Don't know if they want to do with my cards, but what I'm gonna do is just to trim a few millimeters from the bottom. There you go. And now it stand by itself without, well, almost without reason to fall, but it's a lot more sturdy. So the cards for today are done. Thank you so much for watching. I really love this little collection, and I'll list it below. I'm gonna make some more cards using the bunnies, and so keep tuned. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye!
In a world that moves too fast, I find peace in the paper and the past. With every cut, with every fold, a little piece of my heart takes hold. Spellbinders take me home to the colors, the layers, the glitter and gold. Making cards, it makes me whole. It's my therapy, it's good for the soul. When the silence starts to creep, I turn to cardstock